starring Nic Treczoks and Natalia Korycka. I hope I pronounced their names correctly. It's a last day of a prisoner before execution and a little talk between a prison officer and prisoner. And thank you so much again. Enjoy.
How are you today, Sonia?
Are you kidding me?
I have to ask you this. Procedure.
There's a rainbow inside of me.
I've come to take your measurements today.
I take a shit in here. You'll write it down first. Procedure.
Did you say something?
No, I didn't say anything. Do you want to come in, or shall I go out?
Please just come out. Step forward. Please stand up straight.
What difference does it make?
It makes a lot of difference, please.
What are you measuring? What does it matter?
I'm just doing my job. Please just don't make it difficult.
Measure whatever you want. I'm not standing.
Stand up now. I'll have to use force. Are you going to beat me up now?
No, you know I would never raise my hand against anyone. But I am angry at this nonsense. What is this obsession of yours to measure everything correctly? What meaning will this have tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, these will have a lot of meaning. First, the measurements will go off to the directorate, will I get approved? Then to the carpenter, who will be making all the necessary preparations for tomorrow's ceremony. For your coffin. What are you laughing at so much?
Oh, I just imagined it. To think that tomorrow the coffin arrives and the dimensions are all wrong and I don't fit. Do you think it's funny? Like a monkey swinging from a tree. Whoop. Whoop.
You are acting like a child.
Whoop.
Come on. Come on. Who are you talking to? Help! Thank you. Now, go back to your cell immediately. You've pushed these things way too far. You're just tiring yourself out for nothing. Just making my job harder, as always.
Get the hell out of here.
You're acting like a child. You were like that yesterday and you're like that today for the last time.
Get the hell out of here. You know, a terrible thing happened to me once. Years ago, I fainted and fell into a coma on a night when I'd had too much to drink. All alone in the middle of the street. Passers-by found me and thought I was dead, so they brought me into the hospital. But it turned out I wasn't quite so dead on the way. When I woke up, I had stitches above my eyebrow, all around my head. I was too dizzy to even stand up. Do you know what the first thought that popped into my mind was? What if my father finds out? I could have died out there in the cold if no one had seen me or had just left me there. I could have died. One thing that crossed my mind was, what if my father finds out? wrong. It's not as if he would beat me or punish me if he knew. No. My father was a very strict disciplinarian who hated what he called hooliganism. He used to say, "My child can't act with such hooliganism." And as a child, I admired and respected him. So much so that I thought he would be upset and disappointed if he found out. The thought devastated me. Now, I am being sent for execution because he had a fight with my dearest guardian. He blamed her, and she blamed me, and I am here.
I've come to ask your last wish. Procedure.
I apologize.
Any last wishes?
I apologize for my behavior earlier.
No wishes?
Why don't you listen to me?
You are neither the first nor the last person who's come here and is going to leave the same way. Really, the only thing that sets you apart is that I guess you actually apologized.
So, you accept my apology?
Answer the question or let me get back to work. There's a lot of things left to do. Alright?
Yes! I have one last wish. I want to have a coffee.
That can be arranged.
With you.
What?
Please, as an apology and as my last wish.
I can't just stay here during office hours. This is not your playground.
Sonia, please.
Sonia, don't make this difficult.
How many times have we been able to talk like this in the past 24 years, huh? Do you know? The number doesn't exceed the number of fingers on both hands. For once we finally have a chance, no one can stop us because, as you said, according to the procedure, the prisoner's last wish must be fulfilled, right?
I suppose it has to be, yeah. I can't come by soon, but you can come by in the morning or before office hours. You wouldn't have a lot of time left then, but will it still be okay?
Yes.
Alright. I'll see you at 6 a.m. Sure.
Why? You are surprised, aren't you? Why would a person want to spend the last moments of their life having coffee with a prison officer? That is, if the person in question is even a human. Believe it or not, we are both part of the same body. I am her heart, and she is my brain. It's been a long time since I have spoken to her. She made a decision years ago that there was no place for me left in her life anymore. I was cast out into the shadows, and the more I was in the shadows, the angrier I became. I tried to take revenge at any opportunity I could. Then, one day, my hooliganism overflowed. I was sent here as a punishment, and today is my last day in life. Because she decided, after the last fight with our father, that it was time to rid herself of me completely. Now she'll live on her own, like an exiled prisoner, until she has no more levels to climb, no more routines she can master. How does it happen?
How does what happen?
These last things, procedures, my adventure from here to the coffee.
The belt bells will start ringing at 7. Then the execution squad will make their way here. They'll take you to the hanging area, put a burlap sack around your head, walk you up some stairs, noose around your neck, read your crime and sentence, and open the trapdoor under you. I suppose you'll fall off into eternity.
How interesting.
That's interesting.
You were always his favorite.
All families value hard work, success, discipline. Sonia, why has that always bothered you so much?
Well, is that what life is all about?
I know what you're asking. It is not I who wanted to send you here, it's our father.
And we see different things.
What do you see?
You have always been loved for the reasons you listed. That much is true. That it is you who wants me dead, not our father.
You know as much as I do that our father's mind, once it's made up, you can't change it. I've tried, okay?
I think you want me to die as much as he does.
Believe whatever you want.
Do you know why? Because you and I, we both grew up admiring him, yes. We both grew up admiring him, but we lost our love after a while. I experienced that loss and I got over it, but you could never put your admiration aside.
With getting over it, do you mean running around all day, causing chaos for me to clean up?
I think life is too short to be worth busting your ass for whatever reason. Why would I choose handcuffs over life?
What you call handcuffs is regular life, Sonia.
Does regular life have to be set to the rhythm of clocks and calendars? Going out into the garden, hearing the birds sing, that's also regular life. Living as you feel.
Feelings won't get you anywhere in life. When you're starving out on the street, without money or anywhere to go, what would you even do?
You speak as if we do not have free will.
Do we?
We do. We do. Look, the point is, the reason for all of the fights between you and me has been to get somewhere in life. And our biggest fight has always been our father. But if a person becomes aware of themselves, of the world, of the people around them, and then do not use this awareness, they are still a slave.
You know, nothing changes just by being aware. You have obligations. You weren't born in a vacuum. If you got out of here right now, where would you go? Right back to our parents, and we both know you can't do everything you want there.
What if I don't go?
That's not an option.
What if I build myself a place, a small hut which I can call home?
And then,
I don't know.
here we are, circling the same topic again.
What if life was different? What if a stork flies down from the heavens one day and perches on your roof? What if we become friends? What I've been trying to tell you all this time is that you consider yourself ugly because you grew up in a broken vase. But a beautiful flower doesn't lose its beauty simply because it grows in a broken vase.
Sonia, you've always been such a dreamer. It's not about the beauty of the flower or the broken vase. It's about the things we need to grow, solid ground to stand on. Water, air, sunshine, something to nourish us, to build with.
And you have always been very attached to the laws of the world. You still are. I think it's time.
Yes.
in heaven, I think.
Please just know I tried everything to keep this from happening.